Adzi, this is Star 103.5 FM, and this is the Sports Chats, bringing you the latest in the world of sports. And of course, we're live on Facebook. Get to Facebook, Star 103.5 FM, and you can watch us live. Talking about the Olympics, and then, of course, the Black Princesses. They're off to another World Cup, and we're wishing them all the best. Trust me, it promises to be an interesting one. And we'll be getting to listen to Coach Yusuf Basigi, who has been speaking ahead of their preparations. They've been preparing in Cape Coast, and they'll be leaving for Colombia soon. And well, it's a tough group. It's a tough group for Ghana. But then coach of the side has also been speaking. And then we would also get to talk about the Home World Cup. Yes, which clubs are going to play that game there. I'll bring you the details of the Home World Cup. And then we'll move to Europe. Transfers. Trust me, in times like this, your club needs to, bring in some new players. And then, of course, I'll bring you the latest on transfer updates. And then I would also bring you, not forgetting, the Olympics. So let's get straight into things, and let's start off from the under 20 side. As head coach of the Black Princesses, Yusuf Basigi has disclosed that his lads or ladies or young ladies are ready to make a mark at the upcoming under 20 Women's World Cup set to take place in Colombia. Speaking at the press briefing from their camping base in Pram Pram, Coach Yusuf Basigi noted that lessons have been taken from their last group stage exits in the tournament, with the team aiming to break a historical pattern of failing to progress past the group stage in their previous 6 attempts from 2012 to 2022. Coach Basigi says the team is empowered to strive for better performance to break the record in this tournament.
That it was unfortunate the time that we went for the World Cup 2018. That was the time of the expose normalization, so things were not normalized as we went there. But I wouldn't say that it's an excuse though. This time round, we are motivated to go again and make a mark, because we are all looking forward to breaking that jinx. So we've made the girls aware, just as we, the technical staff, are also aware.
Right, so that was Coach Yusuf Basigi, head coach of the Black Princesses side. Well, captain of the Princesses, Afi Amenyeku, has also indicated that though they look to surpass the group stage, the team would take each game at a time without putting too much pressure on themselves.
What I would say is that Ghanaians should keep on supporting us. I think they've been our strongest support since from Wafu and up to date. So they should expect good results from us when we start the tournament. No, we are taking it one step at a time. So we are not in a hurry.
Yes, so they are indeed taking it one step at a time, and they're, of course, not in a hurry at all. So we wish them all the best. The Black Princesses are in Group E with Austria, Japan, and then New Zealand. Yeah, so Austria, Japan, and New Zealand, and they're looking to make waves in Colombia. And that tournament would actually start on the 31st of August, and we wish them all the best. All right, now, the Home World Cup is upon us, and this year's Home World Charity Cup would witness a change as Hearts of Oak take on Hearts of Lions. So it's a game of hearts, yes, which team has the strongest heart. So Hearts of Oak would take on Hearts of Lions in the 2024 edition, slated for August 11, 2024. The Ghana Premier League clubs will use the game as a preparatory match ahead of the upcoming campaign, with the proceeds from the game donated to charity. The match would also be used to promote peace, especially with the 2024 election set for December. The Homoa Charity Cup match, which is an annual game which is held during the period of the Homoa Festival, is usually played between Hearts of Oak and Great Olympics. The Accra-based club will be seeking redemption after losing the Democracy Cup to. So, of course, Hearts of Oak will be seeking redemption after losing the Democracy Cup to fierce rivals Asante Kotoko. Both clubs, however, have started preseason and have also been active in their transfer market as they look to beef up their squad. So, all the best to Hearts of Lions, and then Hearts of Oak this time around is not going to be Accra Great Olympics, but then we would see Hearts of Lions take on Accra of Oak at the Accra Sports Stadium on the 11th of August for the Homo World Cup. All right, let's bring you some tennis news. Interesting one where Ghana's table tennis sensation Israel Akli won gold at the ITTF African Continental Hopes Championship in Botswana with an impressive scoreline of 3-0, 3-2, 3-1, 3-0, 3-0, 3-0 over his opponents from Uganda, Tunisia, Rwanda, Botswana, and South Africa. So Israel will represent Africa at the ITTF World Hopes program to be held in Paraguay from the 1st to the 7th November 2024. So congratulations to Israel Akli. I hope I got the name right. Making Ghana proud. Yeah, so he is an African champion. He will be representing Africa in November in Paraguay. So congratulations to him, and we wish him all the best. Let's bring you some transfer news before I take you to France, because trust me, the Euros is upon us, and I'm bringing you how it actually started. Did I just say the Euros? No, not the Euros. The Olympics. The Olympics is upon us, and I'll be bringing you how it actually started, and then 10 interesting facts from the Olympics here. Now, so before I get to the Olympics, let me quickly bring you some transfer stories. Chelsea, they've signed 19-year-old left back Caleb Wiley from Atlanta United, but then he would head on loan to Strasbourg next season. Hey, Chelsea, for you guys, they sign everybody. And Arsenal transfer target Ricardo Calafiori is not part of the Bologna squad for their preseason training camp. So this means that actually he's staying back so that he can complete his move to Arsenal. We'll see how that transfer pans out in the coming days. Now, Aston Villa have completed a 50 million pounds deal for midfielder Amadou Onana from Everton. So yes, so next season you're not going to see Amadou Onana play for Everton, but then he would play for Aston Villa. We wish him all the best. Unai Emery, you saw how brilliant his team was last season, and this time around making some brilliant signings there. Now, Inter Miami have confirmed that Leo Messi and Luis Suarez will miss the MLS All-Star game on Wednesday. That is tomorrow. Messi is still recovering from the ankle injury suffered in the Copa America final, while Suarez has knee discomfort following the match versus Chicago Fire. And Marseille have agreed to sign Tottenham midfielder Pierre-Emerick Højbjerg on a season-long loan with an obligation to buy for 20 million euros. So Højbjerg has joined Olympique Marseille just on loan for now, but then there's an option for them to actually get him permanently for 20 million euros. And to Everton, the consortium headed by American and then former LA Dodgers general manager Kevin Malone will look to make another bid. So yes, Everton are in the news. The club wants to get new owners, and an American named Kevin Malone is in talks with the club to become the new owner of Everton. Nico Williams, who is in Ghana, of course, is getting closer to Barca from Athletic Club. So there's an agreement, we understand, between the player and the club, but then Athletic Club and Barca are yet to actually find an agreement for him there. And I don't know, Barca, you guys, you get money, you will get money. Well, time, of course, will tell. Aston Villa have made Joao Felix a target after agreeing £50 million Musa Diaby. So, of course, Musa Diaby has left Aston Villa. And so, if money comes in, they're also looking to bring in Joao Felix to Aston Villa. Now to Chelsea. Yes, the Blues. Trevor Chalobah has been left out of Chelsea's preseason and he's now set to leave the club. Despite his efforts to stay at Chelsea and do his best for the club, Chalobah will not travel to the US. He's not part of the team there, so tough call. But Chelsea feel squads. The squad is very heavy with the likes of Wesley Fofana, Axel Disasi, and then Tosin Adarabio, who also joined from Fulham on a free transfer. So Chelsea would consider bids for Chalobah after telling him to stay home and not travel with Enzo Maresca's final squad. And then Chelsea again would be looking to make initial approach for Villarreal's Philippe Jorgensen as potential new goalkeeper. So Chelsea are in the market to bring in a new goalkeeper, and they are looking at Villarreal's Philippe Jorgensen. So talk started on player side with Swedish goalkeeper Keane on move, and so let's see, maybe Chelsea can bring in the new goalkeeper. And still on goalkeepers, Manchester City. Yes, Manchester City's goalkeeper Ederson was looking to leave the English Premier League to join the Saudi Pro League, and so talks are still ongoing between Al Ittihad, but no interest in bringing a big name to Manchester City, despite Manchester City might be looking to bring in Donnarumma or Oblak. But for now, Ederson is in talks to actually leave Manchester City for the Saudi Pro League. Trust me, Saudi Pro League, the money. Manchester United are in discussions to sign Nuzar Mazraoui from Bayern Munich. The Moroccan right back is understood to be a target for both Manchester United and then West Ham, with the Premier League a desired destination for the player. Of course, Manchester United, before they can bring in a right back, they'll have lowered the asking price for Aaron Wan-Bissaka to £10 million. So West Ham are considering to push for Aaron Wan-Bissaka if a transfer with Mazraoui should not work out. And then still on Manchester United, we understand that they are trying to hijack AC Milan still for Yusuf Fofana. It's a midfielder, yes. And so Manchester United are in the market for a midfielder. Ugarte has been there, Fofana. And, well, let's see who they would actually bring in. And let's see if Casemiro and McTominay would actually leave the club this season. Al Sadd have made an offer to sign Alke Gundogan from Barcelona. And then official one, before we get to the Euros, Croatian defender Domagoj Vida, who is 35 years of age, has retired from international football. 14 years of service to Croatia, making 105 appearances for the Croatian side.
I see a sparkle in your eyes, must be your dreams coming alive. So get out there, don't look back. This is your chance, drive down that road.
Right, so that is the team song
Light up the sky,
for the Olympics. The Olympics is some 3 days away.
face the unknown. Always remember, be brave and be bold.
Always remember to be brave and be bold. All right, so the history of the games go back to around 3,000 years to the Peloponnese in ancient Greek, and then sports contests organized at Olympia took place every 4 years and acquired the name Olympic Games. It is not exactly known when it was started, but the date of 776 BC is often cited in written sources. The exact reasons for the birth of the games, well, I'll tell you soon. And the 4-year interval between the Asian Games edition was named an Olympiad and was used for dating purposes at the time. Now, time was counted in Olympiads rather than years. In 1894, Pierre de Coubertin launched his plan to revive the Olympic Games in 1896. The first Games of the modern era was held in Athens. before I take leave of you,
Wherever you go, you've got the courage to face.
the first Olympic Games took place in 776 BC. The original Olympic Games began as part of an ancient Greek festival which celebrated Zeus, the Greek god of sky and weather. The whole competition lasted for up to 6 months and included games like wrestling, boxing, long jump, javelin, discus, and then chariot racing. Now, in 339 AD, the Olympic Games were cancelled and didn't start up again for over 1,500 years. So, Emperor Theodosius the first Roman ruler banned the Greek Games due to the religious elements of the celebration. He considered the Olympics to be a pagan festival which had no place in his Christian country. So that was the end of the Olympics until 1896 when a man named Baron Pierre de Coubertin started a revival of the games. He called this new event the modern Olympics, and it is still going on today. Now, the Olympic torch is a reminder of the games' Greek origins. So, in ancient times, a flame burned throughout the games as a tribute to the goddess Hestia. Since 1928, this tradition has continued in the modern games, but instead of an altar, the flame burns in a special torch. So, the torch flame is always lit by the sun in Olympia, Greece, as this was where the first Greek Games was held. Then it's passed from torch to torch in a massive international relay that ends in the host city. New torches are designed for each Olympics and several thousand copies are made. It is great an honor to be a torch bearer. Now, finally, before I take leave of you, the first Summer Olympic Games just had 14 participating countries. Teams from 11 European countries originally joined those of Australia, Chile, and USA at the first host city in Athens. Now, more than 200 countries compete in the Olympics each year. And so, we wish Ghana all the best. The 5 events. I don't know if Lantam is here. If Lantam should be an Olympian, I don't know. Which would you have done, 100 meters or would you have played football?
I could have
or boxing?
potentially been an Olympian, you know, a sprinter.
Hey.
I could have been a member of the 4x100
team,
relay team, because I
Yeah.
used to do that, back when I was in secondary school.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So,
yes,
so
yes,
what's
yes,
your
yes,
nickname?
yes, yes. Oh, I didn't have a nickname. Lantam. That's what everybody calls me. The reason why I don't have a nickname is that everybody thought Lantam was a nickname.
Oh, okay.
So when I mentioned my name Lantam, everybody wanted to call me Lantam.
Yeah.
Because they thought it was a nickname. So
right.
Yes, it is what it is.
5 events, no boxing for Ghana. You think Ghana can actually get?
Ghana can do something in boxing.
No boxing. This time we don't have boxing.
No boxing?
Yeah, no boxing.
Oh.
We have 4x100.
4x100.
We have 100 meters.
Okay.
200 meters.
Okay.
High jump is,
High jump.
She's actually doing well. She's African
Yeah.
champion.
She's the African champion. So
Rosie
hopefully
Bois.
she'll be able to do something. I'm hopeful for the 4x100. I'm hopeful for the 4x100.
Everyone is
Yeah. Because when you look at
yeah.
what happened with the All Africa Games, even though we came in second, you could clearly tell that it was because of a baton change issue. If there hadn't been a baton change issue, definitely we would have picked gold at the All Africa Games when it comes to the 4x100. And with the 200 meters, Joe Paul, right?
Yeah, Joe Paul.
Joe Paul, of course, is a gold medalist from the All Africa Games. So I'm hoping he can place, within the top 3. I'm hopeful.
So he actually didn't qualify.
Oh, he didn't?
Yeah, so he's just part of the team because of the 4x100. So Azameti will be
so I'm living under a rock.
Yes, Azameti will be in there. Joe Paul didn't qualify for the 200 meters.
So Azameti will be in there
for 100 meters.
For 100 meters.
And then the 4x100.
And then the 4x100.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
let's
see.
There's Saminu who has also qualified for 200 and then 100 himself. So,
wow.
Yeah. But then
let's see.
It's not just about Ghana. It's about the Olympics. So let's see how it goes.
We'll be looking to see who is going to take over the reins of the 100 meter and 200 meters in the aftermath of Usain Bolt. I think recently the United States, the United States is trying to take over from the Jamaicans once more.
I tip them as favorites.
Noah Lyles and co.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
We wish them all the best. 3 days, and then the Olympics will be upon us. All right, that'll be all for sports. My name is Jones Adzi. Lantam is here. The whole crew, trust me, Keep it on Star 103.5.